All right, let's see what we can do here. There's been an update and a lot of changes, big and small. The biggest change is the round thing. For those of you who watched the previous things, there's a whole thing in the game where in the old update, who you faced was decided on how many victory stars you had. If I had 0 victory stars on my first round, and this guy had lost 4 matches in a row, that means he has 0 victory stars, I could face him in the first round. That's not really a thing, or not quite a thing anymore. Now it's based on actual rounds. If I'm on round 1, I should, in theory, be facing people from round 1. Not quite, but I'll explain that in a bit. And it feels more fair. And so it's a round. It's now based on rounds instead of stars, but it's not perfect. It's not like I'm on round 5. I will only face people from round 5. I'm on round 7. I will only face people from round 7. That's how it should be, but it's not there yet because of I'm guessing some kind of technical limitation from the asymmetrical PvP thing. We're facing human decks. The decks were made by humans. The decks, the cards they're playing, but the bots are controlling them. So somebody played this deck in the past, and but a bot is facing it out against me. So we're both facing humans, but also not. It's bots controlling decks that humans made. That's how the game works. Those of you that don't know. But like I think here we're all in round 1, but it's possible for okay, there's just not enough decks in the pool, or because some people end in round 5 and some runs can go until around 10 or 15, it's harder to get it just right. You can sometimes end on I'm on round 7, I'm facing somebody from round 4, or I'm on round 3 and I'm facing somebody from round 4 or 5, so it's not quite right, but they have a bonus gold mechanic to balance that out where people who are on earlier rounds can get a bit of gold. So we got 4th place there, so we lose a full victory heart there because I didn't really reroll for more houses. I'm finding with the current changes, the early games are much more aggressive, and aren't just the free wins that they used to be. And you might need to reroll for houses and stuff. Ooh, large armory. I could try for that magic build. There's been big changes how magic works and stuff like that. Boost chance. Roll here. Harp. Ooh, Harp is the new card. They had a new card. Building effect duration times 1.3. Does anybody know what that means? Building effect duration. I don't know what that means. I mean, I'll take it just because it's the new card. No idea what building effect duration is. This works well with large armories. Look at the witch's house here. Try for magic build, maybe. You think rolling more aggressively for match area would have helped you last game? Or in this game. Tavern. You enjoy the content? Hey, glad you enjoy. Swordsman can be awesome stream, by the way. But yeah, so it's see how this guy has a little chest over here? He can get gold out of it, and you can just check it real quick by clicking on them over here and checking this. This guy's still from round 1, but I'm from round 2. So round 2 minus round 1 is 1 round difference. You get 100 extra gold. And same with this guy, same with this guy. So far I'm noticing it's usually the bots that are getting on the earlier rounds, and I'm from the later round. That's not always necessarily the case, but a lot of times seems to be. If you get a bunch of first place, it might end up being you getting the gold chest and them being from later rounds. But I'm seeing most time it's them getting the chest. And basically it's the bots have only had 1 round of card picks, and I've had 2. That gives me an advantage, so they give it extra gold. And if there's, let's say, I'm on round 7, they're on round 4. 7 minus 4 is 3, times 100 is 300. Their chest will have 300 gold that they can slowly draw out of the start of the turn to kind of balance things out. Which, based on my last run and the first round of this match, it's actually pretty competitive. We kind of got dunked on my practice match where I'm not gonna make a video because we're just kind of learning things out. I kind of got dunked on. It seems like the early game is a lot more aggressive. It's not really the free wins that it was before. Did I one way here? Who's looking strong here? You've got tower over there. Also, it's also the enemies starting with chests makes the early game much stronger for them. I want one way over here. One way this way? I don't think I do. Save with the barracks. Save with the barracks. So I think before, I think the main thing is the chests. These guys starting with like an extra 100 gold, sometimes 200 gold, makes the early game from the bots much more like aggressive and strong. So, like, it's just not the free wins on the early rounds that it used to be in the previous update. The previous update, all you had to do was put out a couple of spacious houses on your early rounds, and like, you're pretty easy at first place in early rounds. Now it's much more challenging, which I think is actually a good thing. I think that's a good thing for the health of the game that, like, you actually got to try in those early rounds to actually do okay. I think that's a step in the right direction. Duplicate clock tower and harp freeze the round. Yeah, chat, what works with harp? What affects harp? I don't understand, like, what harp synergizes with building effect duration. Are there any magic buildings that works with? If you could get out of my territory, that'd be great. Soldiers, get up here and reclaim this, please. Do your job. Do your job. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Why are you running back? Get back out there. Get back out there. Get back out there and get this for me. I'll tell you what, my soldiers let me down a little bit. There you go. Get in there, stay in there. Hits 3 times and leaves? No, stay in there. I'll put it out there, but I don't know what it does. I think there's like very specific cards it synergizes with. Auto buildings and newly placed building is infected by the clock tower. So sad. What? What do you mean? Clock tower pauses things. Oh, the enemy's automatic buildings don't get affected by the clock tower, is that what you're saying? Third place is actually good for us. You don't get fourth, the whole get second and third place. It's still good to do if you want to, like, you have 15 rounds to, like, try stuff, right? Just get rid of a tea house, I guess. Dojo does combine with the ironworks. I think we do need early pressure. I feel like early on, like, you need soldiers and stuff because the pressure is okay. You this is where you find what it combines with. You work with a harp, so now instead of only lasting for 15 seconds, you now last for whatever 1.3x that is. So we can grab that and better synergy with the harp. We'll learn. You just get the harp, see what like it works with, right? You combo the large armory. I need crystals. Trying for like magic build here. Trying to learn the update as we go here a little bit. I started with them. That one right away, though. Now I want tea house. August. Ooh, over here. This layout is tough. Black is going to pressure me a lot. These guys are all starting with chests early on, so they're going to have just better pressure early on. It's just going to be kind of hard to deal with, but... Like, you really got to spam houses early on. You can't just, I'm going to sit back and eco up. They get free money at the start of every round, which is going to make them tougher at the start of the round, which I think it's probably fair to balance the fact that they are bots, right? Let's put you down to schmoove my speed a bit. I mean, 15 seconds is a pretty good time for a speed boost. Give it a harp as well, and go from 15 up to, what, 19.5? Is that what the math is? Give me some more money, come on. Give me hit my castle, please. I want to be hit my castle, please. We do one of these. Yeah, not, almost 20 seconds of going to 1.5x speed every time they hit that. It's kind of nice. So, I need to find what other buildings it also synergizes with. I mean, making that last for an extra 4.5 seconds is decent. Is it worth 200 gold, though? I'm not sure. But I'm not going to complain about an extra 5 seconds of extra speed for these guys. You're pressuring me a lot, to be expected. This is just a really rough map layout for us. We need the dojo. And your castle here blocking me, okay? I just need to get, this is a lot more units on the board, frankly, to deal with, what you're trying to do to me over here. These guys, soldier, like archers, swordsmen, they don't trigger economy, but archers, when they hit a tile, get to shoot again. It's nice. Yeah, archers pushing them back real nice-like. Real nice-like. Also, they nerfed the clock sword. Only activates every 4 seconds now instead of 3. A lot of changes in the update. Alright, we want, probably a one-way. A one-way goes crazy on you right now. A one-way goes crazy on you right now. Won't get as much from blue, but you're my biggest threat. I need to 1v1 you and just really push you back. Maybe destroy a couple of your tea houses or something. If Barber stacks, maybe movement speed builds viable now. I mean, maybe, yeah. I mean, it was viable before, but you needed, like, a hospital, which costs 2k, which is kind of tough, but... Yeah, maybe Harp's main thing is to make movement speed just way better? Could be. Although we won't get as much movement speed because they're not going to go there. They'll be constantly over here, right? Another house, perhaps? Yeah, I don't think I won't be able to save up enough to get the barrack in time. I think it's pushing you back a lot will be good, although it's giving blue a lot of access to me. Destroy your tea house so you can't build more buildings. I don't think we'll be able to downfall your castle. I mean, maybe my archers could downfall them. I mean, there's a world where we could downfall you. If we could downfall you, that'd be great for us. You get some, get a first or second place here. We're definitely get in place for third, which I don't want. I want better than that. I mean, as soon as I break, he just instantly puts it down again. Because he's just sitting on money, he just has nowhere to place it. Give me another over here. Yeah, this is one of these spawn positions where, like, you're just kind of doomed to get second. You're either getting fourth or third place at this spawn point for the most part. It's just kind of tough otherwise. Unless one, I guess if you were dominating them to be smaller than me, maybe I could have gotten better than third here. What round is this? We'll find out in a second. Yeah, I mean, considering that spawn point is just atrocious for us, I'll take it. Okay, that's fine. We're learning the game. It does seem like the early games are way harder than they used to be, which is good. Before, they were like freebies, right? Now I gotta work for a little bit. And large armory. Combo there for that. I mean, more rerolls is good. I'll take it. I gotta click the right thing there. One way is fine, I think. I'm gonna roll here. Hunting Lodge. I've got archers and Witch's House. I can make money off of this. That's not terrible for what I have either, actually. I'll make more money off of this, I think. Let's do the Hunting Lodge, though, for fun. Witch's House, for sure. Oh, I thought the Alchemist's House. No, that's the one that gives me more money, right? Kind of like learning as we go here. Yeah, they're all... I'm finding a pattern where they're consistently from earlier rounds than me. Let's get you over here. We are on round 4. And these guys, you know, like are on... This guy's deck was from... He's from round 1, so he starts an extra 300 gold, which is crazy. That's... I mean, he has to, like, earn it by bumping into things, so it's not, like, right away, but... You know, it is nice for him. Having an Archer Swordsman build? On the previous update, yeah. This update we just started, so don't ask me. This is my... Done this update for an hour. We're still learning. Trying it out here. Tea house for some money would be fun, I guess. Go over here, because everybody tells me, put your eco in the front. Put your eco in the front. Fine, I'll put it in the front. Stop freaking out in the comments. Although I feel like I've done that in the... I tried it both in the front and not in the front, and I haven't noticed a huge difference. Sometimes I literally put in the front and just lose with it. Right? We'll see. I feel like my spawn point is okay-ish. I wish this wasn't here. I need a crystal before you can do much work. They've changed the way the Witch's House works, but not sure like how much. I need to keep you off my case. So it still hits 9 tiles, but now it's 1 tile here plus 8 tiles here means it'll hit 9 tiles. Ignore the directions away from point of attack. That's just confusing. It still does a thing where like if it has no upgrades or buffs or anything, it'll just shoot a projectile and hit like a 3x3. That's what it still does. But it affects the way it scales. So now when you increase, like now I do 1 more tile and now I think it'll hit like 10 tiles and 11 tiles. It doesn't have that crazy scaling in the magic area effect anymore. So it's a little more like reasonable, more economy. Here. That was the house. I thought I dragged the tea house. I keep dragging the wrong things. We're figuring out as we go over here. You're having a tough time. It's a pretty close match. You getting all that over there is nice for you. Archers are doing good value for us. I like that. Doing a tea house for money. By the time our upkeep to come in. Give me money. You guys do some value. You draw the ironworks. Should be rerolling a bit, but I don't want to. Archers with armories feels like it could be a strong build early. Archers don't get a bonus from armories. Armories affect the buildings, not the little units running around. And we want to do... just slap out a house over here, I guess. Every time I try to place upkeep happens. Come on. I need more pressure. We're not doing great here. I feel like the updates made the game way harder, which is a good thing, at least in the early rounds. To be fair, I'm also like experimenting with like, let's try and get the magic house and da-da-da. And it might be one of these things where like, you just kind of like, in the early rounds, you just need to go for archers and barracks and stuff, right? Also, the fact that I'm not rolling is not helping my case any. If I put you here, I can maybe snipe some of this away. Most expensive card in the game. There's quite a few cards that cost 2k. don't think anything costs more. No, there's the pyramid costs 3,500. Probably the pyramid then. Bit late to get a economy off of you. Put this down here, just because why not? How we do it? Oh, really? Put a house back there? Fine. If you could shoot back there and give me some of those tiles, that'd be great. I mean, we're putting good pressure on red. Whatever's tossed out there. Get some more rerolls, wouldn't be terrible. We're doing okay. I feel like we're doing okay. I've got archers out there. I've got this witch's house is doing some good work. Not sure why it doesn't attack back this way more often. There it goes. Thank you. Thank you for that. Honestly, we're doing decently all of a sudden. I think the archer's doing good work for us over here. Yeah, get stuck back there. Yeah, hit that thing a bunch. Apparently it fixed so the villagers won't randomly pop back to your castle for no reason as much. They still do it some if they get stuck in an area, by the looks of things. First place, nice. Okay, there we go. There we go. Good, good, good. It's still good to get second and third place if you want to, you know, have crazy late game builds. This has been nerfed to 4 seconds instead of 3. I kind of want you for the harp combo, but need economy. Ranch has been reworked. It can no longer affect tiles on the other side of walls and buildings and trains and stuff, so it has to like get into the area to do things. I didn't get clothing this run. Clothing store this run. I did? I don't think I did. Coat of arms to get more rerolls. Sure. Ooh, hello. Training center. So this works. The training center is 30 seconds. Harp. So anything that has like a 30-second thing, right? You'll make it go for 0.3 is 39 seconds. I could turn villagers into swords and archers and siege. That would work with my ironworks, but then nobody can activate the ironworks. Is the problem. I need the other build. I need militia barracks. Warriors activate the buildings, unactivated buildings. We can go for that. Would be good actually. I think that'd be pretty good, because I do have like a decent number of. So we can go for like a warrior build here, really. Place you down. I mean, it's expensive to do. Let's go ahead and put you down, whatever. Do harp stack? I would imagine. I would imagine. Gotta figure out what exactly they work with. You're gonna make me roll here, aren't you? I don't want to roll. I don't want to waste my precious rerolls. Barracks. Fine, I need economy. I'm not getting it. I don't have much in the way of economy buildings right now, frankly. It's a bit of an issue. Let's go over here. There's some economy. Alright. Doing decent. Forgot what I was talking about. This can go frontline economy, otherwise people freak out in the comments. Not that big of a deal, really, as far as like how much money I'll make, but I'm tired of these comments of people just losing their minds. Oh my god, you didn't put economy in the front, you don't listen to your viewers. I'm vomiting and puking at the same time. It's like, I mean, first of all, I've tried it in previous videos. You just weren't here for that video, right? People losing their minds in the comments. I tell you what, like, most people are just chill and playing the game, having fun, but like, there's always that one guy in every video who takes it just a little too seriously. There we go. Clock Soar will be some economy for us. That's good. I got a lot of free little villagers over there. 70 up keeps a bit much for just one eco building. How much you give me right now? 7? That's alright. Blue's having a tough time over there. Doing the clock store route. I think the magic is still kind of a late game thing. I want to get the 200 cost magic one. They reworked that as well. I'm trying to like remember what I talked about in this video versus the last one's tricky because I just recording them both together, right? Delete the last one because, I kind of was confused with how the magic change worked, and I want to make an update video where I'm like literally confusing you on it, right? Red is putting pressure on us. It's got the monks doing work. Yeah, they're getting a lot of pressure on us over here. I've got so many units. How is Red pressuring us this much? Because he has an apartment that gave him 13 extra villagers. That would do it. That'll give you a massive unit advantage. It feels like the game, like on this with this new update, is even more all about spamming houses and now soldiers and stuff early. It seems like the new update might have created an early game where like the first 5 or 10 rounds they just like spam houses, spam units. If you don't, you will get overwhelmed. That might be a shift in the early game. I don't know, and we'll see how we feel about it. If I'm constantly forced to pick houses and barracks and archers in order to like fend off the oppressive attack we're dealing with, I'll have mixed feelings about that. I need more like units to place. One way would be good here for me against you. Get you off my case because you are causing me problems. Get off my case, Red. Go attack over there. Yeah, there might be a huge, because a lot of players won't be trying to like, I want to last 15 rounds. A lot of players are just trying to win in 5 rounds straight, and they're going to do it just by like just spam barracks and archers, and it might be an archer and house and archer, swordsman, and villager meta where everybody just spams units for the first 5 rounds, and the only way to like not get pushed out really fast early on is for you to also spam units early on in the early rounds, which means you can't like can't do as much fine-tuning of your build as you like would like to, as you could in the previous update. In the previous update, there's less pressure early, so you could have more time to like fiddle with your build. Second place is nice. Have a victory star. If I'm forced to take archers and swordsmen and villagers for the first 5 rounds constantly, I'm gonna have mixed feelings about that. I do want material storage, but we need crystals to get magic build going. We'll see how it turns out. Monastery is nice for economy because it triggers things multiple times. Not for automatic economy, but yeah. I think you got changed a bit. I'll activate 5 gold. In addition, 1 gold for each of your 4 protected farmlands. Is that how you always worked? So basically right now, 300 gold for a tea house. If I protect some farmlands, it can be a bit more. So that's for like a that's like a Gizo build. Give me this. Watchtower for more witch houses range. That's sure. That's good. Me trying to talk properly. Let's start over here. Tea house early. Have to be some economy for us. That's fine. Go over there. Hunting lodge. It's only 200 gold. Get it now before I put the archers out and have them archers make me money. That'll be fine. Clock store can be a bit for a bit more money. They added a lot of maps. A lot of new maps is cool. Blue will mostly pressure red. A little bit of you. Red. I'll be fighting red and black a lot. Mostly black. Actually, both of you evenly, really. Clock store, make me money. Takes 80 seconds for that to pay for itself now, though. Your tea house and get some soldiers. It'd be a bit better. Archers. It's a whole new world, and we like that. Keeps things fresh. Give me money over here. It's the rock, paper, scissors. If I choose a long-term, very niche build, I lose to a rush. If I choose a rush, I lose to a combo if you don't rush fast enough. If I choose a combo, I lose niche. Yeah, no, yeah, it could be fine. It's one of these things where, like, it might be one of these things where, like, before you could just, like, kind of mostly ignore what your enemies were doing and just kind of do your own thing. To a certain extent, sometimes you had to pay a little bit of attention. But for, like, in the early game especially, you can kind of do your own thing. That might not be the case anymore. Which could possibly, it could be a good thing, right? This for some speed over here. It could be a good thing that now you have to, like, pay attention, like, okay, he's doing... Okay, this guy's not doing lots of units. Neither is this guy. Okay, so none of these 3 opponents has archers or swordsmen, so now I can build up my build a bit more. Oh, this guy's pressuring me early. Maybe I need to do a bit more of this. If I could draw a house, that'd be great. Do I need a one-way you? I think I need a one-way you. You're causing me problems. I need I need to roll a dang house. I need to roll a dang house or the dojo. Get some guys out here, right? Do some work. Get some pressure. Do your archering. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of units going around. To be fair, I didn't really get any units early on. Placed so many, didn't get them. Coat of arms to reroll past this. Bristol probably won't pay itself off in time. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap past that situation. There we go. There's my houses and my monasteries. Finally. Finally we're showing up now. Making money from this archer shooting is nice. Another house would be good. I want to get some better placement here. We're in third right now to get a bit higher. Start a bit more. Over there. Pressuring red a lot. I want more pressure here, but we're just not doing it. I need pressure. Need pressure. Yeah, that's a lot more pressure, right? Get this guy off my case. We're just not hitting over here very much. Just not hang over here very much and get my barracks out there, right? Be a thing to do. Pressure somebody. Get my book out here. Give me some more rerolls. No point in demolishing. Doesn't return to my deck, so I can't, like, use it again. Put one way over here, because we are not doing a good job of pressuring you. Adjacent to other buildings? How so? Because you're right there. Get off my case. Get this guy off my case. Would be great for us. And, no, Crystal, because... Actually, I don't know. Let him do the thing. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Got good pressure. It does seem, at least in the early game, going to be very heavy on a swordsman and archer meta. Like, that's going to be the rush. Villagers, swordsmen, archers, maybe one way or whatever. That's going to be the early game. You're going to be, I think you're going to be seeing a lot of builds like this for the early game. Is just like... The question is, am I trying to go for builds that aren't focused on, like, archers and swordsmen, going to be forced to take archers and swordsmen every run to deal with this push? The answer is I don't know. We'll find out. Advantage of soldiers? The soldiers of the swords, when they hit a tile, they swirl back and hit it again, kind of like monks do for buildings. Ironworks militia, you do make Ironworks give a bit more money. You can deal with some buildings, I guess. I don't really want to go for a unit build, though. We're going to be doing unit builds like every round, basically, if we have to. I'm not going for activation effects right now. Tower... I kind of want to, like, mess around with magic if I can. I got a lot of rolls here. A lot of rolls. We're fine on, like, the units. Alchemy Workshop. So, they made Alchemy Workshop. They made it, I think it's faster than Witch's House. Witch's House is 20 by default. You're 15 by default. It has one more range. So, it costs 200 gold, but the fact that it attacks faster makes it worth actually getting now. So, we take that now. The faster attack speed is nice. And here's the Magic Tower. The Magic Tower doesn't work. I think just ignore this. I don't think this applies to this. It shoots 3 projectiles in like a little radius around it, and they're not really affected by magic, I don't think. That'd be economy though. Rerolls for days. Statue of Baljuna. Attack activate 2 lands within 10 squares. Victory point for 10 projectiles fired. I get money for projectiles, right? I got that. Statue of Orbdin. Unactivated becomes a swordsman. With my militia barracks thing, that's actually okay, because I can have it so they still affect economy. This works with my current build. Each time I start building, gain 10. I just want to try you. Not greeting rerolls? What do you mean I'm not greeting rerolls? I feel like I am greeting... Like, I feel like I greet rerolls all the time, right? What do you mean by greed rerolls? As in, like, I am using these rerolls this time? I'm not using rerolls? What do you mean? Barber... I have to roll here. I don't want to. Oh, you mean I'm actually using my rolls in the round itself? What you're saying? Dojo? Let's get you out there. You don't hit my... I mean, you don't hit that for economy, though. Maybe not. Maybe one of these. Oh, man. I need more economy buildings, for sure. He says, yeah, in response to me saying, like, 8 different things. That doesn't help. Narrow down. Whatever. Who cares? Tea house money. Give it to me. More tea house would be good. You're going for, How do you have 5 clothing stores? There are no pots of duplication in this. What's your deck? You're on... How... You're on round 5, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clothing stores, 6 clothing stores, no pot of duplication. Is this just the luckiest man alive? Did bro just roll down for clothing stores and just got stupid lucky the whole way? What's going on there? The last one need to wait each second time. So the problem with, like, just giving a direct yeah or yes in response to me saying thing is you're assuming I remember what I said or what the last one I said was. That's the biggest problem is, like, I don't remember what I said. The whole thing about my job is, like, I talk nonstop, and the way I do that is my brain doesn't really keep track of, like, okay, yeah, this is what I said 8 seconds ago, so clearly they're responding yes into the thing I just said. No. It's just like, it's just words come out. Words come out of my brain, and if you're like, oh, the last thing you said, I'm responding yes to that. I'm like, I don't remember the last thing I said was. So, like, if you want to communicate with me, like, in response to something I said, some level of, like, clarity in what you're writing is kind of needed. Otherwise, it's like, if you say yeah, I'm like, okay, great. He said yes to something I said. You know, I said a lot of things. I don't know what you're saying yeah to. The wall from blue, kind of gross. And you've got an apartment. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a unit spam meta. And this guy's got economy is crazy. This guy's build is crazy. 6 clothing stores is nuts, and 3 marbles quarries is crazy. What lucky build does this guy have? What if I sniped you? What if I sniped you with a witch's house and like try to destroy your buildings? I don't think I have the cooldown to make it happen though. Ironworks for a bit more money, I guess. This wall's to help me because I can't pressure you any. And this wall's blocking you, so I gotta face. It's me versus this insane build over here. It's tough, and half my guys are stuck back over here. Oh boy. But I can one-way you. I can one-way you, you scoundrel. And I guess blue's also attacking you a bit over there. So it's black, and I can one-way you. The one-way could save us here. Won't be great for my economy, but I can maybe destroy some of your stuff, right? Stop you from building more. And save it for the barracks if I can afford it. You're using rerolls this time. Please, this is the one you're going to understand. I am using rerolls this time. Gotcha. So you're happy that I'm using rerolls this time. I'm assuming you're happy that I'm using rerolls in the match itself. Barracks. Save me. Save me, barracks. Run out there. We're shooting back over there. Not sure if that's going to help, but whatever. More rerolls. You're happy I'm using rerolls during the round. I prefer not to, but sometimes you have to. I'm forced to get my economy. It's working. The one-way is saving us a little bit. How about a little bit of movement speed to hurry up you guys getting out of there? Wouldn't that be great? Good pressure. You shooting my tiles is not great for me. If I can destroy that, that's huge. If I can destroy that, how about you do some attacks back over there? I haven't really had a chance to show the magic tower a whole lot. Blue's build's going crazy because he's got some range, so normal tower builds are still strong. Oh, really? A wall right there? Really? A wall right there? You had a wall right there? Really? Really? So this over here will shoot 3 shots every once in a while at 3 tiles around it. Won't seem like much compared to their build going crazy over there, but it goes so quick. I can't like appreciate it. The thing about this tower, the shots go up and then down, you can see it happen. This thing is like, it does it too fast. I can't see. I need some like time to see what's going on there. Yeah, 4th place, that's tough. It feels like going for late game builds is not super viable. It feels like you gotta go for, like, early game, you gotta go for early game builds. Which is fine, but then how am I gonna do late game builds? When so many builds are, like, very specific, right? Do I already have a militia barracks? I just can't afford to put it out? Yeah, I do. Does it make it, like, do more? I could get 3 more swordsmen, and to get these 3, we'll get a bit of economy. Sure. Like, it's like the game's forcing me to go for just military units all the time, right? Am I crazy, or am I just like, every run is just gonna be like, villagers, military, and you can never do anything else? Like, here I want to roll for anything other than, I want to roll for magic, but it feels like I need to get the condominium to deal with, like, what we're dealing with. Maybe I'm wrong. Siege weapon seems good, but like, I want to get the magic. I do feel like I am trying to brute force a magic build, and I wasn't given like the best magic build to start. It's probably to help my case. A magic bell, no, that's not what I want. Devil's Tower. Attacks 1 building within 6 squares with magic mesh. Not sure that really, not sure how much magic affects you. Give me something I want. Give me something I want. 2 towers, decoy. I mean, the decoy might be fine with the tower build the other guy has. Starting with the monster is nice. I do think, I mean, part of my problem this run is I was trying to brute force a magic build to kind of like show off, change the magic, but we didn't really get a ton of magic cards early. But I do feel like I am being forced to like spam units to deal with how much the other enemy spam units. Also, the other enemies, the bots are constantly getting chests early, which means they get, maybe that's the big difference. Maybe the big difference is the bots are having quicker, stronger starts because these chests are giving them lots of extra money, so they literally get their builds going faster than mine every single round. They have less cars to work with, but like they're cooking faster. They cook faster. So that forces me to change the way I design my builds to deal with that extra like cooking pressure. Right? City Hall 3500, most expensive non-red card. I guess that is pretty expensive. Yeah, probably right, yeah. Alright, so you guys start making me some money and shoot over things. Got the zoom speed going. I guess I did also pick the harp, but I don't really have a harp build. So yeah, like the reason we're struggling a little bit is because I'm doing the classic YouTuber thing. Like, there's an update. This card's new. I'll try it. Oh, let's get some magic stuff. Try and show that, but also try and learn the meta at the same time. And that doesn't really work. You gotta do like, we're doing this build. There's a harp. It's new. Not showing it because, you know, it's more of like a showcase run than like, I mean, we might be able to pull it out here, but maybe to pull out a win here. We'll see. Yeah, walls could be... Oh, good point. Walls could be strong. You just take walls and Doja or Siege Stronghold. Last 4 wins were 4 different builds, 4 different wonders. Chests make a difference. Try to get second, but not third. Yeah, so yeah, it's probably you need walls. Yeah, that's probably it. You know, like, oh, everybody's spamming units early, so you have to spam units back to defend against it. No, you don't. Just put up a wall in the right place, and the wall should probably hold strong in the early rounds. Yeah, you're right. So it's gonna be a... You either go for unit spam early, or just get a wall and wall stuff off. That makes sense. Good call. More rerolls. The house out first. I need my one-way pushing, I think this direction maybe. I think red stronger. I could push down into red. Unit to SOA? What do you mean? I need my archers to get over here. Yeah, I need my one-way, because my guys, get out of here. I need my one-way just pointing down this way. Just get you guys out of here. Or a one-way this way to get you guys out of here. I need you guys out of there. You can make me money here or fight down there. Just get out of here. That's fine. Yeah, having a one-way is strong. Yeah, now we got pressure down there. Oh, we got a bunch of buildings in the way. It's going to be hard to deal with. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting that there to push them back. That's strong. Get your tree out of my area. I need more economy, though. Do I have any economy buildings? I do not. Didn't roll for any. Got a bit late to roll for economy, but here we are. Black looks green to you. The hit point bar for black is green. But aside from that, it's not green in the slightest, any way, shape, or form. The only thing green about, like, the units are black, the tiles are, like, blackish gray. The hit point bar is green. The hit point bar is green, I'll give you that. Alright, get some pressure. A bit late for the economy there, but whatever. Got some guys attacking over there. Okay, pushing out a little bit. Yeah, this one waiver here is that's a great placement. Great placement for that. More units on the board, please. You've seen those builds before, they're always kind of strong. Yeah, so that's player's pretty good, huh? Keep cooking. We're kind of pushing it out a little bit. The fact I got to break these tea houses is not great. The fact that you've got your tower going crazy, 4 lands and 4 squares is rough. Harp to make my movement speed last longer, maybe? You think this color here, right there, looks dark olive green? You're tripping, dude. You're tripping. Do a couple shots over, I don't know, somewhere. Right here. Just gonna shoot it down with trees and stuff. Might get third here. Black is doing really well. This tower build of his is going crazy. He's doing crazy things. My build's not cooking yet. Too busy, like talking about the update and stuff. To, like, you know, or to it not talking about, experimenting with to get a proper thing cooking here. So tower's going crazy. Second place? I'll take second. That's fine. You think it looks like a faded light olive green? Fix your monitor. That's all I gotta say. Fix your monitor. Yeah, oh, clock store for money. Yeah, we'll take that. Another witch's house. Good, good, good. Also, elf house got changed. It no longer will... The copies no longer will carry over into the next round. The copy only lasts in the current round, which is exactly how it should be. I still feel like 800 gold might be a bit pricey for it, but we'll see. Ironworks... I mean, it's more money at this point, I'll take it. Basic corrective lens. Yeah, it's got to be your glasses or your monitor or something, because that is not... It's either gray or blackish gray or something. Like, the only color this is black or gray or blackish gray. That's it. There's nothing else. I can use this to reroll. Put you over here. And there we go. Bit of money. Clock sword nice and early. Could be good. Get some value out of that. Start cooking the build. Clock swords are still pretty good for the Witch's House build. Even if their nerf is still okay enough. Tea house over here. Yeah, just like, yeah, the chests give them... The chests are really strong, so I think it's good. I think there's good potential with what's been done with this update here for, like, mixing up, make things more challenging. I gotta learn it. Definitely gotta learn it better. This monster is gonna help once I get some money to put it out there. Thank you. I deleted the last video I recorded because I felt like there was just too much learning the new update in it before making a video. I feel like this video is almost in the same vein, of a little bit, still a bit learning going on, but a little bit of learning of the new update is fine. I still want that first recording where I just kind of like was completely wrong about how the new magic stuff worked. Losing, or I mean, we might pull out a win here, but like, you know, having a rough run because I'm learning new updates, fine. Having a rough run and being completely wrong, describing how the magic was being wrong last time was not okay. You got nasty little range build going there. What you got going on? Need some more units on the board to make money faster. Would be good. I could put a decoy to be strong over here. A decoy in your area would go crazy. And you have, how much hit points do you have? Sturdy, very sturdy has 5x hit points. So it's like 50, 8 gold a hit. 400 gold or something. It pays for itself. And get some of your shots off my back. Strong for me. Yeah, we got a shrine. The temples they made sturdy, so have more hit points. Decoy over here. I do need to move in. Yeah, there we go. I think it's taking shots already. Make me money already. Does building range affect your movement? I'm not sure. I need, you know what I need? I need like somewhere on the description over here saying like gets affected by building range or something, because something's just hard to tell. This would give me 3 swordsmen. Decoy unrated. Hey, thanks for 2, King Airfryer, appreciate it. Pirate ship would give me 3 swordsmen. They give me a little bit of money. That's decent for now. I'd take it. Need you to move in. Yeah, move in there. You'll take shots and just make me money. Pirate ship. I don't think it needs to be near water. No. You think it'd be near your water, but it doesn't. Ironworks for a bit of money would be good. That thing's making me bank over there. You guys are still coming and bother me. Do I have one way into this to protect myself from the attack? I think I have to. I think I'm forced to. Always running for a bad time. Oh, he's got a different pirate sword. Look at that. It's a different type of swordsman. Neat. Get my witch's house out. Over here, I guess. I don't think it's gonna do much. Without much in the way of upgrades. It's just a bit early. The magic build in the previous update, I assume in this update is still the same, where like it's just not that strong. In the first, like, in the first 10 rounds or less, it's just magic kind of sucks. What round are we on? Round 9, yeah. It's like round 11, 12, 13, it starts to get a little more viable. I mean, it's something though. Destroy that pot of change. Get in there. Get in there. Stop him. I'm gonna need a reroll, huh? Force, barber? A barber could go crazy right around here. If we can kill that pot of change and put a barber here and get my guys moving fast in here, it'd be real strong, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's good pressure. That's good pressure. Although I'm losing pressure over here, but red just caused me massive problems. I mean, we're getting... This guy's built strong. Red's just like obsessed with pushing into me over here. Hard to make my speed move faster. I don't know what to do here, frankly. We're in a tough spot. These guys have... We're just facing some pretty strong builds. I guess here's the. I need a wall because I need my units down here. This has to stop because his tower is just gonna reclaim it all anyways. Maybe a witch's house to like pressure over there a little bit. Yeah, witch's house can like hit the tile what they're on and push them back a bit, I guess. Tavern for move speed. Yeah, the pirate ship should be like 4 speed near the water, you'd think, right? Just kind of weird that's not. Yeah, pushing there doesn't do it. Yeah, let the witch's house hit that and push them back. Yeah, we need walls, period. Like, I feel like walls are just like needed every run. Like, you gotta get a wall. Round 9, haven't picked a wall yet? That's a problem. Might be the end of the run here, maybe. Yeah, push over here, I guess. I should have one way down here and just let a witch's house attack that back, I guess. Let's misplay there. We're learning, though, and we're learning walls are everything. That third's not bad, I'll take it, but I think that's the end of the run, right? Is that our last half heart? No, we're still in it. We're still in it. Gotta get some walls. Gotta get some walls. Like, they were strong before, now they're just, like, needed, I think. Get rid of that, I guess. Definitely need to get a couple walls for sure, for sure. I don't need the move again thing. Yes, magic area. I want to see how this works. I think the way it works is on the magic tower, it'll go out 3 spaces instead of just 2 spaces range. In the alchemy and witch's house, it'll just have it hit 1 extra tile. So it won't be as big of a deal. That's my guess. I already have enough witch's houses. How do I have? I feel like I've got enough. 1, 2, 3. I've got 3, that's plenty. I need a wall, really. Rolling for a wall feels silly, but I need a jump ramp, but that'd be terrible. Tower. I mean, you're not really the build I'm going for. Rolling for a wall or something, really. Tavern, building range would be... I mean, I need a wall. I need a wall. Need a wall. I mean, the magic tower, if I get attacking fast enough, can almost act like a wall. It's got a faster attack rate than these other things. Material storage to recover hit points, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Monster are really strong for us. Yeah, it seems like they start with chests every time to make for the fact they have, yeah, that's so strong, though. Maybe the chests... Maybe the idea that they get chests getting extra money is good, but maybe $10 per hit is a bit much. It gives them, like... Because the fact that I've got more extra... Like, look how much more money they have. They already have 3 buildings down. I've got 1. And now I'm putting down my second. Like, yeah. I think the idea of the chest is good. 10 gold per hit might be a bit much. It might be one of these things where, like, okay, yeah, I've had 2 more extra rounds than you to pick cards or whatever. But when I put down my first 3 buildings, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I've had, like, oh, I've got a more complete deck or whatever. I've only had, you know, the fact that you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buildings, and I've got 4. The fact that I've got the extra build doesn't really make that difference. It's not really that big of a deal. So, I think this giving 10, like, the idea that gives you extra gold, great. The fact that they have 2 castles to start for economy right away and I have 1, that is a much bigger advantage than, that's a much bigger advantage than me having a few more cards, than a few more rounds in them. Now, if if the bots are really stupid and that advantage is necessary for the bots to, like, present a challenge, then that's fine. We'll see. We'll see. Skill issue? Very well could be. Very well could be. I mean, my deck's not properly built, I'm not rerolling for a ton of economy. That's completely possible. I'm just going off of what it feels like, and it feels crazy. And I'm also trying to think of this from a new player perspective, because part of keeping a game successful is it needs to appeal to new players, because old players eventually get bored and stop playing. If you don't keep new players coming in, eventually the game dies. That's just how it works for any game. And you know, the way it was before was unfair because of how you're in round 1, they'd be on like round 10 or whatever. Now this feels more fair, except for like they get a magic chest that I've got. If I'm a new player, I have 5 buildings out, you have 10 buildings out, because you have this extra bonus chest that gives you 10 gold a hit. Well, if I'm a new player, that's going to feel pretty unfair. So, perhaps the chest should be not giving them 10 gold a hit, maybe 8, maybe 5, maybe 3. you know, they get the extra gold to get an advantage, but like, you know, not have it dish out so crazy quick that their early game is just like impossibly unfair, right? We'll see. We will see. Militia barracks would be nice. Hunting lodge? Hunting lodge first, actually. So you guys make money when you hit. Tea house for a bit more. Tea house over here because you guys love bouncing around over here. Oh boy, here comes this guy already. I need the walls. I need the walls. I need my economy. The problem is I don't have a great economy going, frankly. My economy is not crazy. I want militia barracks first and then barracks, because if I put you down, my upkeep's going to go through the roof, and my economy won't scale with it. Yeah. One of these. There we go. And then we put down the barracks. And now my archers and my swordsmen will give me extra value on these. Will help my economy more. They'll have an actual ironworks economy. Your builds are strong. Yeah. I'm noticing a pattern here of walls and normal towers, because they do pair well with villager spam. This barracks over here, I guess. More pressure over here. I can try and do a magic tower to like control this area, because you're going to be shooting it down constantly, so I can use that to like reclaim it a bit, maybe. And bother your side a bit. You'll pay for yourself just barely. Block will help with that. Pirate shop gives me 3 more swordsmen, helps me get more pressure. I need my one-way. I have to roll for my one-way. Need more rerolls, I guess. I need my one-way. Aiming down this way. So we actually attack. I can start getting tiles over here. Get the magic circle out. Try and see what that does. So, magic area 3. So, magic circle increases how far you shoot. I can't tell how many shots you're shooting because it goes so fast. I'll have to like watch the video back later, like pause it and see, I guess, because yeah. Of course, for you guys, that'll be like 7 videos later. Videos. Well, I don't know if I'll get 7 videos today. Can somebody in chat like pay really close attention to the pay really close attention to how many projectiles this thing shoots? Maybe rewind the VOD, because I thought I saw it shoot like more than 3 projectiles. I don't know how many it's shooting over there. Over here. At the end of the run right here. Decoy could be crazy. Large armor can't afford it. I think we lose right here. Yeah, some tough builds, and we're just kind of like learning it. I've tried too many things at once to like showcase for the video. I think messing with the harp was a mistake. I think it's the other right there. Messing with the harp was a mistake because we're not going for harp build. All right, I guess we showcased it there a little bit. But that's it. Oops, that's it. Thanks for watching. I've got plenty more videos you can watch too, like this one right here. See you next time.